together, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. To start off, write down the agenda. We can start with roll call for attendance. Mr. Minchuk. Present. Mr. Dudley. Ms. Pearson. Present. All three are here. We're gonna go down to the old business. First of all, let me say, welcome back to another year, 2026. Last year was pretty good for us. And I think it will be more helpful this year, the difference in the things that's going on. And the changes that we've been made. And just please be advised that there is going to be some changes this year. We're going to try to adjust ourselves to that and proceed forward best we can do with this. Okay, old business.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, Mr. Chair, if I may, I'm sorry. And this is on me. It was an oversight on my part. This being the first meeting of the year, by state statute, we're required to do the reorganization before we can take any official action. So 4 and 5 should have been flipped. Right. And that's on me. I saw it and didn't notify you all. Okay. So if Mr. Chair, if you would allow us to pass right now number 4 and enter, well, you actually have to vacate the offices. Normally I do it. If you don't mind, I'll do it.
Well, you can. What we're gonna do is just change this one from 5 and just do the election of officers now and then start.
Yeah,
what you're saying.
We can just pass on number 4 right now. If because you can't take any action, so I can't even ask you to take a motion on table 4. You just have to pass it until we get done with 5.
Right, I do see the mistake made there. So yes, you can vacate the motion.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, this being the first regular meeting of the 2026 calendar year, by state statute, we are all ordered to vacate all elected offices. That being said, at this time, I'll entertain a motion for chairman of the Ross Township Board for the 2026 calendar year. Is there a motion? What? Is there a motion?
I make a motion for Curtis Pierce to be chairman.
Fine.
I'll second that.
All right, and a motion in the proper second. Are there any additional motions for chairman? Hearing none, I entertain a motion to close nomination. You need a motion to close nomination.
Make a motion, close nomination.
Need a second.
Need a second.
With a motion in the proper second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed? There being only one candidate, Mr. Pearson is the chairman by acclamation for the 2026 year. If you'd like, I can continue, or you can take over now for the other officers.
You can take.
Okay.
Continue. We got another office.
The next office is secretary. At this moment, I'll entertain a motion for secretary for the 2026 calendar year.
I make a motion, Steve. You don't want it? I'll take it.
I'll make a motion to nominate Mr. Dudley as the chairman for 2026.
I'll take it.
What's under? Yeah, we're on secretary. You said chairman, but I called for secretary. It's the secretary position. You already the chairman.
Secretary.
Yes. All right, with a motion of proper second, are there any additional nominees for secretary for 2026 year? Hearing none, I entertain a motion to close nomination.
Motion.
Yeah. With a motion of second, again, there being no other candidate, Mr. Dudley will take title of secretary by acclamation, and we have concluded officers for the 2026 calendar year. This time, Mr. Chair, we can revert back to number 4.
Okay. So I have the gavel back. We will start with old business. The old business will be the adoption of October 21st, 2025 board meeting minutes. Since that we have had the minutes for a while, my understanding is I haven't read the minutes. And so what is the feel on that? Is there a motion to accept?
Motion accepted.
Second.
There's been a motion to accept, there's been a second on it. No other motions, hearing none, seeing none. I will vote on the motion. Mr. Minchuk?
Aye.
Mr. Dudley?
Aye.
Mr. Pierce? Aye. 3 ayes on the motion to accept the old business and document October 21 meeting. Next on our agenda going down will be approving of the resolution of 2026-1, adopting updated township assistant income guidelines. And this is a good one. We have, do we need a motion to proceed with that, or is there somebody to present?
You need a
presentation
motion
on the
first.
guidelines?
You have to have a motion and a second, and then we'll do.
Can I get a motion to accept to start?
Motion.
Second.
There's been a motion on the floor. There's been a second.
Got both of you.
The floor now been approved.
No.
It's
Hasn't been approved.
been accepted.
Yeah, now we need an overview.
Okay, well, Amina, could you tell them about the guidelines that we've changed?
Okay, yeah, so in regards to the guidelines, I did a comparison with Calumet Township and Hobart Township. And also the comparison pertaining to.
Excuse me, these the guidelines, this sheet
Yes,
we
these
have,
are going
this
to
is
be
the new,
revised.
these are the new ones.
Yeah, so what we did was, we compared those, after meeting with the board of trustee and then he approved it, so we increased it by $200. Basically, which met the requirements, because that's the average monthly income, within that Ross, township area that can help, it can be more affordable, of course, for the client, with the eligibility stats for them.
So also explain to them that we went from 1-person household, 2-person, 3-person, and 4-person household, how we came up with that number.
Yeah, so we came up with that number. With each one, we basically adding, it's just the $200 here you're adding, because the original one was 1049. Starting out, and then it kind of went to 1409 and so on and so forth. So it's like that, depending on however many is within the household. And you will see in regards to comparison with chart 2, like, for instance, from Calumet Townships to Hobart's, of course, there's going to be some difference because we don't have the same amount of clientele. We're not receiving the same amount of funds for it. So that was that, at that rate for us in regards to which we could go up. But that's how it is. It's to increase $200 per household.
Okay, so the increasement has been 200 per household.
Yes.
Now, this increase, is this for, food? What about
It's-
electrical, having
That's
that
what that
lights?
is. Yeah, that's what that is. Cause it's based off of their gross income. It's what it's based off of.
So this would be assisting them in their,
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do,
Electrical
rental and utility assistance. But they can use that, as long as they qualify, for the process, then that's what they'll have access.
I mean, but it actually made it more lucrative for the person who coming in, who getting assistance. So if the guideline was 14, we brought it down to 12 by $200.
Mhm.
So therefore, if they didn't qualify before, they can qualify
They have
now.
better chances.
Got better chance of qualifying now.
I got a couple of questions,
Good.
Mr. Chairman. One, I mean, I'm assuming that we did talk about financial because we approved the budget for next year, and then we'll still be in that realm as far as just raising the 200 increment.
Yeah, we don't have the financial person here, but we base it off the number of clients we have that we service. So that's gonna put the township assistance not over or under. We'll base it just off, because the person has to qualify. Once the person qualifies, that's when we determine if
Correct.
we're gonna assist them or not. But we're within the guidelines of the budget.
And then my second question then too, I know Cal Township's huge compared to us, but like Clover Township, do we know what their numbers look like compared to ours?
Yeah, actually, actually listed it. I think they starting out like at 15 or 15.35 or something.
No, I saw that number. I'm
Oh.
talking as far as how many they help you compared to us. And
We
then
not.
that city, I would think we're bigger.
No, yeah.
No, we don't look at those
Yeah.
numbers.
No.
We just look at the people we service here in Ross Township.
Yes.
So, but township wise, correct me if I'm wrong, we are bigger than Hoover Township, correct?
Yes, we are.
Our population.
Population.
Our population wise, yes.
And I may be speaking out their own here.
Mhm.
So these numbers, these increments to go up to help our constituents here in Ross Township is still less than Hoover Township.
Got a
So,
question.
and that's why I was asking with the financial, you have to go up a little more, or is 200?
But with this,
It's more. If they're at 1133.33, we're at 1241. We're raising it by 200. So we're gonna be higher than that.
You're looking at those ones. You gotta,
okay,
Okay, you're fine.
Never mind.
you gotta look at your tape
Scratch
here.
what I said. I got to. But I just want,
I got
I'm
another.
looking at my phone. I'm
Are
sorry.
you done?
Yes, okay, great, thank you.
Okay, are these adjustments subject to change?
no,
Not once they're
Based on
settled.
anything that's in the middle unforeseen?
no, that's why we need your approval at this time.
Cause, different things could happen and adjustments might have to be. you know,
But if that were the case, we would have to bring that to you and then you would have to amend
And
our.
we're just setting
The standard.
the standard.
Right, yes.
There is a possibility it could be.
Yes,
It-
sir.
it- with
This is
the
where
approval-
we are with the standard. Okay. Is there any other questions relative to this? Guidelines
I'd
here?
like to share something. I think, with raising the amount to 200, a lot of times before it was raised, we ran into a lot of problems where a lot of people didn't meet the qualifications. And with the rent being as high as it is now, a lot of people didn't meet that qualification. So increasing this would help tremendously for those that are coming in for assistance.
Right. Okay, the lady just walked out the door and, she was really, feeling bad and everything. She said she just got turned down just now. And I talked to her. I said, well, what happened? She said, they said I didn't meet the guidelines on any level. Any level. So, several different other guidelines that you have all together. She said she didn't meet requirements anywhere.
So can I comment on that, Mr. Pearson?
Yes, sir.
People get township assistance kind of confused. When we say you don't qualify or you're denied, it's two different things. And when people come in and they get the misconception, they say, well, I was denied. No, you wasn't denied. You didn't qualify because a lot of people don't bring in all the correct documents. The staff has found out that when people come in and they have assistance, they hide in bank accounts. They got the cash apps, they got the Zelle, they got the Chime account. They don't know that we have the resources to find that out. So once those things are presented to them and we let them know that, hey, you got another stream of income over here with like $14,000-15,000 in it that is called what they call wasted resources. So this is the reason why they could have been denied. Just today, you had a young lady come in here. They want assistance with burial, but they don't have a body. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't. See, and then when people, I just want you to understand, Mr. Pearson, when you see people coming in and out the office, and I understand that you're concerned about certain things, but you don't know what they're bringing in. You don't know the things that the staff do to try to make sure everybody can get assistance.
Right.
So I don't want you to say, well, a person just left here upset and mad. You don't know the whole story.
No, my
Yeah,
concern was that we are trying to do everything we can.
And I assure you,
Because
my staff and myself, we do everything we can to assist any and everyone who comes through that door. So that's all I got.
Oftentimes,
I
they're not,
understand that
they're not.
we are-
Would they still get assistance from
I was
other
gonna say,
states?
oftentimes, they're not forthcoming with all of their information, you know? Like you said, they try to cover it up or hide it
Right.
to appear that they're really in need, but then there's the additional revenue streams that.
Right, I
they're
want them
not
to
sharing.
stick to the understanding that, that down here is not just for relief. It's for people that's in need at that time. Some people can lose their job. They had a big job. Some people got a car, but they need transportation, but this car is making it look like they got a lot of money.
Mr. Pierce, we don't look at that. We don't look at that. I promise you, we don't look at that. We look at black and white when if you come in here with Mercedes Benz or Jaguar, we don't look at that car. If you bring the right documents in, my staff know, everyone in this office knows, if they qualify, we assist them. We assist them.
Okay.
But we can't assist. It's just like, it's so many cases we can talk about, Mr. Pierce, that I get what you're saying. You want to help people who come in.
No, I want to just be able to respond to what they're saying.
But
We only can do what we can do.
I understand, but Mr. Pearson, you're not going to be able to respond because you don't know the case. They're just going by what they're telling you. You don't know what the staff, the findings, because we can't discuss their case with you. We just can't, because you sit on the board. The board members just appropriate funds and anything over $50,000. Outside of that, the board members don't have any control of what goes on in the office.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Is there any other questions? Anybody want to comment on that? Hearing none, seeing none, we're gonna move on down to the agenda.
Your vote.
Motion to accept, your, was that something?
We need to vote on the guidelines.
Yeah. Is a motion to accept?
Yeah. It was
Guideline?
roll call.
Ms. Minchuk?
Aye.
Mr. Dudley? Aye. Ms. Pierce? Aye. So motion is accepted on the guideline. That would have been trustees' comments, I'm sure that, everybody chimed in on that. So we're down to public comments.
Well, I had a few more comments, for trustee comments. At this time, I would like to appoint, 2 members to the, Fire Territory Board at this time. I'd like to appoint, Steve Minchuk and also Ron Dudley to the Fire Territory Board at this time. Okay?
Is there openings for that? Is that addition or what?
It's not addition. It's just, when the Fire Territory was formed, the town of Maryville has 2 seats. The trustee has 2 seats, and we have 1 member from the public that sits on that board.
And the chairman is also automatic from that board.
And the reason I said that, Mr. Pearson, if you want to sit on that, you never had any interest in the Fire Territory.
It's 2026.
Okay.
You're appointing now.
Is that the case?
Yeah, he's the chairman.
I'm just saying the guidelines.
Yeah, those are guidelines.
It's the guidelines plus 1 additional.
It's
the chairman plus 1 additional.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I'm just saying you went a little bit ahead.
I did, and I apologize. I did. Every time we talk about the Fire Territory.
We're back up now,
Okay.
and I do not have any interest on it. Now you can go and.
Okay, respectfully, at this time, I'd like to appoint, Steve Minchuk and Ron Dudley to the Fire Territory Board.
Motion to approve, motion to accept.
I don't think you need a motion.
I think it's an actionable item. We'll do it because I want to be clear, but I think the authority rests clearly with the chairman and you
Yes,
get an
yeah.
appointment.
Yeah.
But let's just take the action so we're covering our bases.
The action is he has an appointment and
And the
I am
chairman
an
still,
appointment.
sir, yeah,
I'm giving mine up.
correct. That's why I want
Right.
to take the action.
Right,
So we'll have
and he
it on
gets,
the-
but mainly on the appointment I'm giving up, I normally am the one who appoints.
Of course, we'll establish.
But I let him appoint for, since he,
Well,
We need a.
he was assuming that's what you were going to do.
That's my bad for assuming.
Right, that's why we
Yeah.
started
And I
back.
actually was assuming that also.
We have a motion.
Motion on the floor to accept, Mr. Minchuk.
Have a second, didn't we? You just said, oh, okay.
Aye.
Aye. Approved. You have your new members of 2026 Fire Territory Board members, Mr. Minchuk and Mr. Dudley. Public comments? Deshaun? Anybody?
Okay, one last thing. Got one last thing. Starting, Friday, January the 9th, the food pantry will be housed here inside of the Ross Township office for the residents of Ross Township until we have completed our build of the food pantry. But from now on, it's been moved from St. Constantine of Palin's Church to here, housed here at the Ross Township office.
Okay.
Until further notice.
Another thing, are you done?
Yeah, I'm finished. Yeah.
Okay, this public, the comments is open. Are we talking about, can we comment on the shelter, I mean, the building here? Or would that be an old business?
No, public comment, you just.
Public comment on that? I came over, I see that they're coming along pretty good, you know,
Well,
on the building.
No, that's not our bill.
Huh?
That build is not ours. That's the fire
That's
department.
the fire department building that's being built over here?
Yeah, we have this section right here we haven't started yet.
Oh.
We haven't started that bill yet. That's all the Maryville Fire Department. We have
That's with fire territories, budget money?
yeah, that's their money, yes.
Yeah.
The money that we're using for our bill is gonna be the money that we use outside of them. We did a interlocal agreement with the town of Maryville and Ross Township for that easement, because some of that is our property and some of that's their property. So we have an interlocal agreement that allows us to build our food pantry right there.
Okay.
Right.
So once again, our food pantry is not gonna be down there starting Friday.
It would be housed
They'll be
here.
housed here, so the people will come here.
Here.
We have a new location.
Yes,
So there's a new location.
yes.
Okay. Okay, just wanna make sure that's understood. And I was looking at that building over there, though, all straight wood. Straight
It's just structure.
fire, straight fire.
It's a structure. All new construction is straight wood. You get the frame.
I don't see steel beams, nothing nowhere, structure beams nowhere on that.
All right.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
What days are that, food pantry gonna be open? Just once a week, once a
It's gonna
week?
be the same as we'd house in the church. It was on every Friday from 9 to 11. And we put a little spin on ours. We're gonna do something different, next month. So we're gonna do the food pantry on Fridays, and we're gonna have a meat giveaway on Thursdays of each week. So we're gonna add on to the food pantry by giving meat.
Where are you storing all that food?
Shelf.
We have
Shelves.
Yeah,
I
we're
understand that
yeah, we're good.
dry goods, I'm concerned about.
Oh, we got four freezers in the back. We got
Oh,
two.
you do, I didn't.
Yeah, we
We had enough freezers in this building,
yes.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know
and we ready to start Friday. Yes, sir.
that. Right.
We're ready to start
What
Friday.
kind of, meat are you giving away?
I don't know,
Whatever
whatever
you get?
we get. It could be chicken, it could be ground beef, it could be a turkey, it could be a
I
ham.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Is there anybody else that wanna make a comment or anything? Sure, on the pantry right now, on the building? Anything, anybody seeing none, hearing none? New announcements? Nothing news going on.
Nothing at this time. We putting the calendar together for 2026. We meet real soon to get that going. Probably by the next meeting, we'll have it rolled out. The activities we're gonna have for 2026.
All right,
All right.
we done that, motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
First and second on the motion, and third, and then motion adjourned.
All right.
Okay.
Next meeting?
Next meeting is, right now.
Yeah,
And then,
after you give a roll call, we have to elect it off for that as well.
was the same.
You have to do
same
it.
thing. We had to do it
We
again
have to do it.
because this is the new
It's a
meeting
new
for the
board,
financial.
The first.
Okay, I understand that, sir. Thank you, sir. Council. Okay, roll call. Let's see. Okay, we call the meeting to order. We don't have to go through the same process of having to pledge allegiance and everything, do
No, we're in the meeting.
we?
Again, Mr. Chair, the office is being vacated for the 2026 calendar year. At this time, I'll call for nomination for chairman for the Board of Finance for the 2026 calendar year.
Nominate Curtis Pearson. Do it again.
I'll second.
With a motion to proper second, any additional nominees? Any additional nominees? Third and final, any additional nominees? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to close nomination.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
With the motion, the proper second, nominations are closed. Again, there only being one candidate. Mr. Pearson will take chairmanship of the Board of Finance by acclamation. I think we also need a secretary. This time, I entertain a motion for secretary for the Board of Finance for the 2026 calendar year.
Nominate Ryan Dudley.
Have a second.
Second.
Any additional nominations? Any additional nominations? Having called 3 times, I'll entertain the motion for closing of nomination.
Motion to close.
Motion to close.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And Chuck? Did you say aye?
I'm sorry,
Okay. All right, with 3, motion has closed. Again, there only being one nomination. Mr. Della will take by acclamation secretary for the 26 calendar year board secretary for Board of Finance.
I will start now for the new meeting, of Finance Committee. I assume that we will turn this over to Ms. Sherry. You want to start?
So you'll see the investment report in your packet. We have 2 financial institutions, Frontier Bank, where we have our general checking account. And then Trust Indiana is an interest-bearing savings, like a high yield savings sort of. You could see the better rates on Trust Indiana compared to the rates at Centier, which is why we put as much money as we do in trust so that we could gain some greater interest, which we did. We gained more than double, almost triple what we earned from Centier through trust. And you can see our cash balances monthly. Those bank reconciliations that when you come to board meetings that you initial that you've seen where we're in balance, we're not out of balance. This is basically just a summary of those reports. Shows our beginning cash, shows how much interest, and it shows our ending balances. So our cash balance at the end, our total cash balance at the end of 2026 was $2,651,580.82. We earned a grand total of combined interest of $94,837.37. So, we did increase our cash. Our beginning cash balance was I didn't actually calculate that. I'm sorry. We had $1,735,343.05 at Centier, and we ended up with $938,092.51. We started out the year at trust with $1,226,898.47 and ended up with $1,413,488.31.
How long have we been with Centier?
Centier, actually, we started in 2022. We used to have a different bank, First Merchants.
First Merchants.
Yeah, we moved from First Merchants because they were gonna charge us an exorbitant fee for using Positive Pay. Centier gives us Positive Pay for free.
What other fees do we have? Just
Fees, we get charged no fees.
we do 0 fees.
We make sure that we don't get no
No,
fees. That's one of the other reasons that we went to Centier from First Merchants.
There are no ACH fees or anything like that?
Nothing like
Okay.
that. No
Good.
ACH fees, even stop payments. When they do make the occasional mistake and charge us a stop payment fee, because it happens occasionally.
Yeah.
They reverse that. All I have to do is let them know and they reverse it. Being with the Treasury Management Department at Centier is very beneficial.
Any other questions on the financial report? On the benefit of Centier? Have interest? The difference in interest, the amount we made more? Anything at all, anybody? Is Centier for?
I'm sorry. No.
Don't know. Nothing to write. Just messing with y'all. All right, here none, seeing none. Motion to accept
Motion.
financial report.
Second.
And third. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Adoption 2021 investment report. That is, huh?
That's what she.
Oh, that's the same thing there. Okay, comment on anything or public comment? Anything? No comment on nothing? How we doing? We doing good? We doing?
Oh, that's real good.
There you go, huh? There you go, okay. Hearing none, seeing none, motion to adjourn. Motion is done.
All right, thank everyone.
Hold on now, it's fine.
Right on. On the other side of the street,
Is
Crown Point, and on that side is Meritage.
He's a-
You would think, but they